EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Play action, it's Howard. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Whoa, whoa,
Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. Howard now off the bootleg. That'll be caught.
Why was he not back fit?
And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game. Rams nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. At their own 29-yard line. To throw right away is Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Steelers 6.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening at the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Now Howard on first down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
22! Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That's balled in on the left by Nakua. And the work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. Stafford. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Going right, it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Steelers. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again. Howard. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. Now a screen set up for Hunter. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Libra, set. Blue 16. 21. Big 20.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Set. Hurry. Blue 50. 11. 11.
Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Set. 32. 280. Drill right. 22. Hey, red.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Every chance to win. And they do have that opportunity immediately coming out of the locker room. They trail by 7 at the break. We'll have to right around the ball.
You're watching the Allstate halftime. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Domino's new spicy chicken bacon ranch is looking hot. Is that drizzled with fire? Mix and match medium specialty pizzas for $9.99. Only at
Set. 180. Omaha. Ready, move.
Again, it's Stafford. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 24 on that one. First down, L.A.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Nah, I didn't get paid.
Stafford to throw again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, a run with Hunter. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
22.
Trying to run for it with Hunter. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
That's a really nice job up front, clearing the lane, pick up the first down. Now, he didn't get in the end zone, but now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
Hunter is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That's his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away.
McCall Hardman on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Howard. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinton. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. This one intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Steelers will line up.
Working out of the gun. Here's Howard. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more. Odds to their lead.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Monday. Set. 280. Middle. 59.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's brought in. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line.
First down.
So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 43 yards. So 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Ready. 22. 50.
On the ground, here's Hunter. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Stafford now. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal.
70. Omaha, ready to move.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They're going to go play action with Howard. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and long. Howard. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Set. 280. 50.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he gets that from Hardman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Set. 21. Lady. Monday. Monday.
They go play action with Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. Zebra. Alert. White 7.
On second down, here's Stafford. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
40 got.
Throw on third down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Metcalf, the motion man. To throw it on first down is Howard. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Howard. Pass complete, it's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Hunter to get it going. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. Moving hot.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Howard to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jared Verse. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Howard. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. He'll let one go down the middle. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. To the air, Howard. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now he'll work his way out right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Now a screen set up for Hunter. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Set. Hey, 22. Ready.
Back to throw. Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
A first down throw for Stafford. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
20. 21. 0.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. He gets free. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Steelers. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just a pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The way that he runs the football, what they're able to do with him in the passing game as well, and you combine that with the creativity of Kyle Shanahan, and he's doing a lot of stuff.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
There's John Lynch. Right, set. 250. Drill right, 22.
On first down, Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Injured player after the play. That's Matthew Stafford, who is banged up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line, 95.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Steelers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Now Howard on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Rams are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Here's Stafford. Going for it all. That's hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. It's a gain of 43 yards. To the air again. Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
That.
Again, it's Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Right, 22! Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Alert!
Stafford to throw again. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Rams 21.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. To throw it on first down is Howard. He finds Austin with the grab. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
They'll throw on first down with Howard. The ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On second down, Howard fires left sideline. That is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. First and 10. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Throwing again, Howard. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stops him right in his tracks.
Nicole Hardman.
I do love that. We will pack the car with gifts, and of course, we go and pick up our family's favorite nuggets.
Every nugget is tasty times quadrillion.
And we can all decide